Slayton to Pat White to Pat McAfee. They love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for Yan Dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments, the Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a team from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Off the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for a man. It's Cox. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Stallions offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the... They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, they're after him. He's got him in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's take a second here and think about West Virginia. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Cox. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive routes.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's swatted away. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. On the move, he fires. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return coming. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got the quick completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Cox. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
Got him downfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, West Virginia. Once he got a step in. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism.
Turning it on. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Got his man.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
They're working that left side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He got it! They will score! Touchdown! A little over half a minute to play before halftime as they take over 1st and 10. Hold and finds his man on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, it's Cox. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the 1st half.
They'll run play action. Here's a Heat. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Gain of 3. Number 13, on to kick it away.
He'll wave for the fair catch. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own one. You just can't go back. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll make the fair catch at the... They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Cox. Rushes on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now, the 7th.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running.
Well, his legs haven't been a big factor in this game up to now. He picks the perfect moment in the 4th quarter to rip off his longest run of the game.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
And the Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. Fakes the grab on the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, West Virginia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I like the aggressive play con.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A first down run in the red zone. And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the air, it's Cox. Quick spin on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. Line getting set on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They want that clock to run. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the pummeling has started.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Hello and welcome, everyone, to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Virginia Cavaliers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Cox. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Mountaineers. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Nice job catching the football.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his target down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play-action fake. It's complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Cox. He turns that loose down the right side. Picked off. And they'll close in on him after it. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
West Virginia.
To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hubbard. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He wants to throw it again. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take...
Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll leave it with him. He breaks a tackle. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack, a little crease for your running back.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. And the Mountaineers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Cox. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is made inside his own. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets...
And this defense goes back-to-back sack jack. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coverage team does a good job. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Looking to throw, it's Cox. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll move the tight end. Running back searching for a hole. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Here's the handoff. Makes it past the marker. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Cox. Using the quick game. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, the quarterback putting it right on the money.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They feed him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Complete to start this drive. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
1st down, West Virginia.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Right on the money. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. He leaves it with the back. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Cox. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. There's the pressure. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the ball hits at the... They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off-play action on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off-play action. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, he
couldn't find his way out. They'll run this play from the pistol. Going to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds a man on the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. You've dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching. When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you... give to the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. So many rivalries built on proximity, and Pitt and West Virginia have been squaring off in their backyard since 1895.
And it's just crazy to think about. A rivalry that goes that far back, so close to each other. It means so much for a year. A year of bragging rights, Palmer.
Well, and the hate started in 1895. Every year, every time these two teams play, you just see that on the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Hubbard. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. The Mountaineers have this offense rolling. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hauls it in. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the miss, no change in the score. So the Pitt Panthers offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a... They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll try the run. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Nestles it in at the 35. Working his way on the return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you do.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at... West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, it's Cox. Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Complete. At the 40. There he goes. And he was off to the races. Gets it to the 45.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. The offense changing the play. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Military stun.
Looking for a man. It's Cox. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a third and long. Wants to pass. He's got it on the run. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And how about this defense, man? You talk about providing a spark and some energy. They make the big interception. I think most importantly, Jesse, set their offense.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Looking downfield, it's caught. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that after.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And is going to be batted down. It's caught. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play.
Football 7. And hot.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd.
We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking left. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll... Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Let's go.
Scanning the field, it's Cox. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. They cough it up. That's going to be... It was the first college football game ever broadcast on the radio, and across all manner of airwaves in this one, it is Pitt who emerges victorious in the backyard brawl. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. They say every game counts the same.